Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some Reno Warlock. But before that, the nerfs came out yesterday, I guess, so I'm going to be disenchanting cards. With a hope that Tony might eventually get unbanned and put back in the wild, I'm going to disenchant my regular Tony, keeping the golden one. Because again, there's no point in keeping the card, and I might as well get full dust for it. I'm going to go through the list of other cards that got nerfed so I can show off how they got nerfed, starting with Symphony of Sin. I can't spell. The Symphony of Sin, I'm assuming some of these got nerfed. The movements get nerfed, I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure. Next is the Craftsmith's Hammer. I'm only going to go over the ones that affect wild. Isn't it craft? Oh, wait, that's fine. So next is the Hammer, where now it's into 3 armor instead of 4 armor. I'm gonna disenchant a regular one. I like to keep my goldens, so yeah. And again, I think this card might still be playable, so I'd like to keep the golden, especially in like a Reno list. Next we have the actual wild cards. We have let's just go to Murloc so I can drop both of them at the same time. For Murlocs, both of the good Shaman ones got nerfed. Firemancer Flurk is up to 4 mana. I don't think this is playable anymore, especially not with a stat buff. I would have thought, when I said it yesterday, I thought 4 mana and then a 3/4. But yeah, I think it's still going to possibly be played because this one did not get nerfed nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. But Scargill is now just 1 more mana. So basically, you go off 1 turn later with the big Murloc board. So I don't know if it's going to make that big of a difference. I think you're still going to play these. The Firemancer Flurg, though, it removes all your early game pressure against aggro. So it kind of sucks losing that. But I guess you're going to have to go back to running double Lightning Storm and maybe the Maelstrom Portal. Next, we have Spirit of the Frog. This is the only one I think... I missed an I. Right? I can spell. I put an R instead of an I. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Next is Spirit of the Frog, up to 5 mana. I think this is the only one that actually destroys the deck. I mean, obviously, besides the one, the Tony getting banned. The Tony Druid, I mean, you lose the namesake card, you can't really play it. I think this is the only one that actually kills spell damage Shaman. Kind of sucks because the deck was really, really fun, but I guess it's not the end of the world. Next we have Cabal Lackey. Now makes your secret cost 1. I don't know if this doesn't make that big of a difference. It does mean you can no longer go turn 1 Rigged Fair games without coin, which is pretty nice. But you know, just overall, this card might just get cut from the Secret Mage, but I think Secret Mage is still gonna be a deck because the secrets are still very, very powerful, as well as, I mean, 0 mana 6/5s are pretty good, turns out, and 0 mana 6/6s. Next we have Shadow Essence. I should put more than just Shadow. Is it not called Shadow Essence? It is. Oh, sure, they nerfed it up to 7, that's why. Shadow Essence is up to 7. This just slows down Big Priest by 1 turn if they have the godlike start, so I don't know if this makes that big of a difference. They were already playing Idol of Yasharaj. So yeah, I don't know if this is going to make actually that big of a difference. And then next for the nerfs that are going to impact wild, we have all the discard stuff for Warlock, which honestly, I don't know how big of a difference it's going to make. This, instead of giving 2/2, it now gives 2/1. This is like the bigger nerf. Also, did it lower durability, or was it always 2? Was it 3 before? I don't know if it was 3 or 2 before. I don't recall, but yeah, those are like the 2 really big nerfs, and then the kill spell also got nerfed up to 4. Overall, I think these changes are not hurting the decks that much. I think like Disco Lock is still probably to be played, although you might switch over to a Lakari Sacrifice version, which is the quest. Just have infinite late game value potentially. And yeah, then there's some other cards that got nerfed, but they're not really wild playable. I guess except for the Hunter spell. There's a Hunter spell called Trials. Trials. Oh, there's no S. This card got nerfed up to 6 mana, from 5 up to 6. That was clearly for Twist and not for Wild, because I felt like the combo was fair in Wild, but maybe in Twist it was a little bit broken. And then there is Mech Warper being banned was the other one. Mech Warper is banned if I go to create a deck. It's Wild. Banned. So overall, actually, the nerfs did not hit nearly as hard as I thought they would, which I'm very glad about. But I would have liked to see Rogue maybe lose 1 durability on Swordfish, or maybe Ship's Cannon getting a nerf for banning, but I think overall it could have been much worse for Wild. And really, the only, depending how bad the Symphony of Sin nerfs are, I feel like not nearly as much stuff as I thought was going to be affected. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents. I was definitely a little bit more panicked yesterday when I made the video. As of recording this yesterday. I guess I still went up yesterday, but yeah, where I was very worried about the meta being just absolutely overrun with aggro. I do think that Shadowwalk Shaman now is probably a tier 2 deck, down from a tier 1. I do think Big Priest got a nerf still, not because Big Priest was broken, but because Big Priest is Big Priest and people don't like the deck. And it tends to be a deck that people like to hate on. I feel like that got nerfed for that. The Mech Warper, I felt was a little bit weird, because I don't know, in recent weeks I've found that the mech decks have fallen off in popularity. They might be playing at Dumpster Legend, or people stop playing it in Diamond and I guess Dumpster Legend, but that seems a little bit weird to me. Same thing with Tony Druid. The deck wasn't that popular, and I feel like it got nerfed just because it's an deck that people just don't like playing against. Same thing actually with Spirit of the Frog. Maybe it's because, again, Dumpster Legend, or maybe in like the lower ranks, those decks bully people, and that's why. But from at least the point of view I have in the ranks I play, you know, high diamond, low legend, a lot of these nerfs felt undeserved, except for the disco lock. But yeah. Anyways, with that all being said, let's, I guess, hop into the game. I just wanted to talk about the nerfs before I hopped in, so this way I don't get overly distracted by gameplay, and I want to get my points I want to say across. So hopefully I did, and with that being said, grab a drink and let's hop right into the first game. Alright guys, yeah, I'll see you guys all there. Alright. So first I'm actually this portrait being played. I have a feeling it's gonna be questline, if I had to take a guess. I don't want to keep this for that reason. Fuck it, YOLO. It can't be Tony, because Tony got banned. So, yeah. So I'm guessing, yeah, it's just questline. Okay. We can win this if I don't misplay. It's very much on me not misplaying. Here where I get punished is if I do draw the Symphony of Sin. I'm gonna have to update my tracker, right? Because none of these are nerfed. Yeah, if I do draw the Symphony of Sin, I do get a little bit punished. That's, I guess, if that happens, it happens type shit. Oh, I wanted to show off my E.T.C. I realized I did not show it off. This is what's currently in the E.T.C. here. Oh my god, that's such a sick attack animation for Cthulhu. I fucks with it. I'm gonna save the coin. I want to save the coin here, for this. Coin out on 8, start getting taunt, dudes. Feels like it's probably the best option I have. The advantage I currently have is that he is playing relatively slowly. He hasn't had that big of a pop-off turn yet, and I'm hoping that I do find a taunt minion in due time. I'm gonna counter the next spell he plays. Or else he's just, I mean, he's gonna just still play the claws and going to kill it, but he can't play any of his minions because they require him having armor, so he'd have to play spells to get to the armor. And by the time he plays all the spells, he's able to just combat damage kill it, so it makes a little bit more sense to just counter the next spell, slow him down by one spell, and see where we go from there. Choose, draw a card. Draw a choose one card. It has both effects combined. Okay. This is... Okay, it's 4 just so it has both combined. That's not that bad. So it's turn 5. That card could actually be pretty relevant. All things considered. I'm at 9 cards in hand. I can't tap unless I want to throw away this. I think I'm fine to do that. I can't go for the Seadevil play because I risk dying if I just take 7 to the dome. Unless I can do it like with Lotha, but at that point I summon the taunt dudes and I don't think I ever lose. I guess I do have to kind of bait removal beforehand, I guess. Because else he can technically go like claw punch me in the dome. Dirty Rat would be a very nice draw here. What's the E.T.C head again? Kind of hot trash. My hand is actually awful here. I can do this, but I think that's just like throwing. I can just do this. I draw 1 card, I burn 2. The only card I really care about burning would be Reno. Or Dirty Rat. My hand is so hard to play. Because I can't play this. Like, this is just straight up a dead card. This does nothing here. Hellfire does nothing here. If he had played another minion, Hysteria would be interesting, but... Man, I guess it's just this, right? I'm in a really bad position. I went from being in a pretty solid position to this ain't great type shit. Really quick. At least I do have an opportunity to attempt to eat Guff with Mutinous, which is pretty nice. I do take 1,000,000 damage this turn. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. So if I don't Hysteria, I die. I have to Hysteria here. Wipes the board. Can't play Mutinous. Well, hopefully I'm not dead, but I have a feeling I am. There's no way he doesn't have claws or not claw. Deadly Swiper, whatever the fuck it's called. The 1 mana gain +2 attack. Shenanigans. I guess I could technically draw Reno this turn if I survive. For which I would survive. Well, if he has a single piece of removal, I die here. If he has a single piece of removal, I die. Because then I guess he also needs to have 4 attack. He has it. Did he top deck it? He top decked the card to get to it. Unless that is it. That's pretty good for him. What? He missed lethal. Unless he also has a kill spell on hand. Or else he missed lethal. He actually just had it. He's just slow rolling like a piece of shit. I don't know why you would slow roll that. You just play it, end the game. Yeah, our draw's a little bit slow. There were turns we just couldn't do shit, really. We couldn't put on pressure to save our health total. So, whatever. It happens. Anyways, let's keep the next one and hopefully have it go better. Alright, another druid. Is this format just questline druid now? Interesting. I can keep this now. Just keep this like this. I think this is fine. We're in a pretty bad spot, all things considered. It's not questline. Oh, let's see if I instantly lose a game. Isn't that? Oh, there goes a Jade Idol. Oh, he was on Mildred, just old-fashioned Mildred. Oh, I'm good at the game. Alright, well, with that being said, let's queue up the next one. Alright. So it's not mech, right? No way someone's crazy enough to be playing mech. That's probably the new buffed Paladin deck I played a while back. If I had to guess. It like revolves around the Titan and whatnot. If I had to guess, that's what he's on. He's on some pile like that. Interesting. By the way, I hope everybody has a beverage. I know I said it earlier in the video, but I'm currently drinking myself a nice Coke. Cherry Coke. Pretty good. No, your Libram still costs 2 for this thing. I just realized that full art personal tutors are like cheap. I remember wanted to get one when they had not been reprinted and they were dummy expensive to say the least. I'm talking about like, I think the regular ones were like 95 bucks. Foil one is 15. I'll take it. I think we just play like the super heavy control game this game, and I just hope it works out. I don't think there's a minion he can play here. Yeah, guess do something like that. Kind of wanted to play both Libram of Wisdoms. Not gonna lie. I'm fine with that. All things considered, he didn't actually get that much value here. I can't get Harrison Jones, but I think that's better served later. That's a huge draw. I want to keep minions in hand now. Might as well do that trade, because he's just pokes it with his weapon. Yeah, I want to keep as many minions in hand as possible. I don't care about like anything else in my hand getting pulled. Losing this would cost me the game. And if not, just the portal with 34 taunts every single turn is probably just good enough to win the game. Then I get another one. Did I buff the other one? Don't know if he's Reno. I could just do this here, actually. I don't know if I'm just doing this. He gets his Libram back, but I kind of want to try to hit both of them with the silence. It's very greedy, I know, but in case it works, that's pretty good. Okay, that has to be silenced now. I can, like, Zephrys eat it. I think I can't afford to lose Symphony of Sun. Am I okay risking Symphony of Sun to play this altar? Altar, Zephrys, eat that. Yeah. With Symphony. That's a good burn for me. Yeah, overall, I think I come ahead on that exchange. It's either silence it or eat it with this. I'd rather potentially save this for this as well. I can just mess. I can copy it. I don't want to copy it. BGH is best here. Alright, so we avoid. I think he might be on pure. But I actually don't have to worry about rats. Like rat effects. So as long as he doesn't play a spell that makes my minions cost more this turn, I think I win the game off portal alone. Fairly certain. I'm gonna keep both of my guys. Use them to trade better off late or next turn. But yeah, I'd rather keep the Starfish for potential play of oh no, I burnt the Murloc, right? Yeah, I burnt the 4-drop Murloc, but there is the potential of the play for. Oh, I burnt my E.T.C. I'm so sad now. If I hadn't burnt E.T.C, I could have stolen his weapon. Get another effect? That can't be good for you. You want 6-8 taunts? I'm gonna do this. I don't really want to play anything else. I want my Raise Dead to potentially hit this so I can get 2 of them. But I guess I just play it here. I would like to ideally get the 2 6/6s or 6/8s, but they're not mandatory to win the game. Raise Dead also kind of want to hit Zephrys, because I want to be able to eat his weapon. Oh wait, can I not eat? Doesn't lose durability, so no, I can still eat the weapon. I actually do. He needs like a quality consecrator, or he's just dead here. Not just dead on board, but all things considered, he's not in a good position. I can silence that. Get into it. Or just eat it with these guys. And I get them back at the end of turn anyways. It's so hard for a control deck to beat this portal. Like, actually so hard. In the late game, like, that's the thing, right? In the late game, I just have infinite dudes, and there's nothing he can do about it. Yeah, I silenced that, and I think he dies. I silence it and control the board, and then I win the game. Where's my starfish? Thought I was gonna have more dudes summoned. I guess I trade this away here. Just so I can get both taunts. Yeah. I don't think there's anything he can do. He has like what, Libram in hand? No, he played his Libram. I don't even know what the fuck that card is, so. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. The problem with that is he kind of gains 22 with that hit. My best way to kill that. My best way is this, right? Just the most efficient. It doesn't matter if I hit it with one thing, it didn't matter what I hit him with, so. Yeah, I just won't even bother tapping because I don't have any need to. I'll eventually just kill him with these 3/4s. My Razor will potentially hit Zephrys, potentially hit Titan. There's not much you could do there, I'll be honest. Alright, well, I'll take it. Yeah, that was not the best game for him, I'll be honest. Here. Oh, I completed something. Oh, I get a pack. They, like, I thought they removed these, but I guess I could be wrong. Because I haven't gotten an anomaly in a while now. So, maybe... Oh, maybe just unlucky. Huh. I forgot that I didn't have regular versions of that card. Huh. Anyways, I sadly have to go to work, so, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit shorter of a video, but that's because I spent, like, the first half of the video talking, I feel, about the nerfs. Yeah. But besides that, Reno Warlock is still a pretty fun deck. I never got to try this out. I feel like this card might be bad, but it's pretty cool. It's like a unique effect type shit, but like if you discard this, you just cry. Unless you are playing the legendary. Is it Cho'Gall? Something like that. Yeah. If you're playing him, then technically, like, you play him on 7, you get, like, this guy on 7. It's still not as early as you can do. You can technically coin out Symphony, draw your highest cost card, it costs 6 less. Then he costs 3 and play him on turn 5. And then no deck really beats you. It's kind of silly. But yeah, no, overall, I feel like this deck is pretty solid. It's fun, at least, so if nothing else, you have that. You could definitely make it a little bit less stacksy. Like, I don't think this card is necessary anymore with all the mech decks gone, Tony Druid gone. This card could probably be cut. Besides that, I feel like this could also potentially be cut. I don't feel like that really hits that many decks anymore. You could potentially put, like, more removal or whatnot. You could also, like, remove Cult Neophyte. I feel like even though Quest Mage is still a deck, making their spells cost 1 more doesn't really affect Quest Mage that much, if that makes sense. Slows them down for a turn. You're still probably fucked unless you get an insane early game board. So yeah, no, overall, I think the deck is really, really interesting. Would highly recommend trying it out if you guys have not already. And yeah, anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. As always, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one, where hopefully we will be getting some more dubs. Alright guys, yeah, that being said, I'll see you guys all on the next one. Peace!